And with bitter temperatures here in the metro and even colder temps on the way, weather anchor Dan Russell is here with what you need to know for the week ahead.
Well, it was certainly a quiet Sunday as high pressure built in, gave us some sunshine, but that same clear sky really allowing temperatures to plummet at the moment. And overall, that's going to be the big story this week. The cold conditions, just true bitter cold. We have a polar air mass that is now settling in. I do think, though, it's the last of true polar air that we're potentially going to see for the rest of the season. So if you're not a fan of the cold weather we're going to be seeing, certainly like hearing that. In fact, we have a cold weather advisory for areas north tonight and extreme cold watches in place for many areas, especially from Des Moines Point south as we head into tomorrow night and into early Tuesday. Again, that's going to be the big story. Not much active weather, just some brutal cold. In fact, look at this. Tomorrow morning, we start out around 0 degrees with cloudy skies. The clouds stick around, but notice that temperature. We barely get into the single digits. And then tomorrow night, we're already down to 4 below by 10 p.m. You can kind of see where we're heading here into the upcoming week. Again, skies have been clearing out throughout this Sunday. High pressure building in. We're going to hang on to mainly clear skies for the time being. There are some clouds a little bit off to our west. Some of these will try to sneak in later tonight. Our next weather system a little further to the west. Now, luckily, it looks as though most of this moisture is going to pass on by to our south. We might get just grays, though. Not only seeing some clouds, but maybe even a couple of flurries later tomorrow. So let's track that here with your Futurecast. And again, heading into tomorrow morning, there'll be some high clouds trying to filter in. Look at the temperature, though. Most spots around or even a little bit below 0. And there will be enough of a breeze. It doesn't take all that much of a breeze to produce a pretty good wind chill when temperatures are this cold. And that's why tomorrow we are expecting wind chills. You're heading out tomorrow morning, at least 5 to as much as 15, 20 below. Now, as we go through the day, especially areas further south, you can kind of see what I meant by just getting grazed by some flurries, a few light snow showers. We might see a few coatings here and there, but that would be about the extent as far as any accumulation goes. And then heading into tomorrow night, look at the temperature. We're already plummeting tomorrow evening. Most spots well below 0. Look at this. This is Tuesday morning around 7 a.m. We got the air temperature. This is not a wind chill. The air temperature anywhere from 5 to as much as 15 below. And again, outside of maybe a few more flurries around Wednesday, Thursday, especially areas for the south, not expecting much in the way of active weather as we go through the upcoming week. Just cold. So tonight, some of those clouds I showed you will try to sneak in late. It's going to be frigid as temperatures dip down below 0. And then for your Monday, kicking off the week, outside of some of those flurries I mentioned to the south, is a cloudy, frigid day. High temperatures of only about 4 degrees in and around Des Moines. And we do have a weather impact alert because of the cold weather that is with us throughout the week. Look at most days, highs single digits, trying to get back into the teens here by Friday. And then the weekend, now we're beginning to turn a corner. Saturday, we're into the mid-20s with some sunshine. Sunday, temperatures 30, so possibly near 40. And if we don't hit 40 this upcoming Sunday, I think we're going to be into the 40s, maybe flirting with 50 at times as we head into next week. So as we get ready to wrap up this month of February and head into the month of March, I think we are looking at that pattern shift that we've been waiting for with some warmer weather on way. Just got to be a little bit more patient there.